Higher office rents are forcing smaller firms to move away from the city centre and into industrial areas. Some are heading even further out, with at least one real estate agent seeing 20% of his clients move out of town over the past 3 years. Rebecca Mateo tells us more.
Working spaces in Singapore's industrial estates tend to attract smaller firms and younger generation entrepreneurs, like those in e-commerce and renovations. Benjamin Liu is among them. He's renting a space here in the Tai Seng industrial estate for his interior design venture, paying about $2,800 a month for it.
Before COVID, the transaction, which is about 1,900 to 2,000 per month. There's a unit right beside us. It's actually renting out at 2009. There's one on 01, asking for 3,001 to 3,002 to close the deal.
Mr. Liu is also a real estate agent, and he believes office rents will continue to rise in the coming months. Still, prices in industrial estates are expected to remain more affordable than renting a workspace in more central locations.
Those who are actually priced out of the CBD, naturally they will have to look for an alternative space, which industrial is one of it, or even business park. But they do have to qualify to be able to go to this space to operate their business.
Analysts say only businesses in sectors like manufacturing, warehousing, IT and research can rent spaces in such industrial spaces. Over in the CBD, office rents have gone up moderately by about 1% in the first half of this year. Real estate firm CBRE says it is also seeing more shadow space.
Shadow space is actually referring to the excess space on existing lease obligation that a tenant would like to give up by finding a replacement tenant for the landlord. So right now it doesn't show in the vacancy, but in the future it could materialize in the vacancies when the lease expires. Sectors such as cryptocurrency and consumer banking, even some investment banking sectors, they may consider giving up office space as we go.
However, some experts are confident that occupancy rates will remain firm, especially with some 200 foreign firms setting up new offices in Singapore over the past 2 years. The business registry shows that the number of entities registered in Singapore increased by over 8,000 in the first half of this year. There's almost twice the number of new companies registered in the same period last year. This could mean that more companies are looking for an office space in Singapore. Real estate firm Knight Frank describes it as a flight to quality, where those who can afford to do so will look for greener and higher quality office spaces.
They will go for larger floor plates where they get more efficiency, and more so with today's component of hybrid working, you would actually use less space but higher quality space.
Going ahead, the real estate industry is expecting office rentals in older buildings to decline, but newer and greener office spaces to increase up to 5% this year.